Check one. Is this really low? And we're back here live. Game two, a little higher. Check one. There we go. Okay, everybody. Hey, John Hefford in with the call here today. Game two of our two-game set doubleheader. Rutgers softball with an amazing bottom of the seventh walk-off win in game number one for their second win of the season, the first on Frederick Douglass Field here in Newark. And that's going to be a base hit into left as number 23, Basil, is aboard. The first hitter of the game for Hunter College. And starting in the circle today for your Scarlet Raiders, Mia Aquino. No rest for the weary. Aquino, who came in a relief role. And a backhanded stab by Abreu. There's one over to first. Not in time. But a nice backhanded scoop by Abreu. Not an easy play at second base for Laura Abreu. But the flip over to Hack for the lead runner and the first out of the inning. Aquino, I'm kind of surprised to see Aquino get the start here in game two. As she came on in relief for Charlie Peter, who got the start in game one. And Peter in the last two innings before Aquino came in to save the day and secure the victory for the Scarlet Raiders with the walk-off in the bottom of the seventh. So Hunter College, of course, if you're just joining us, playing as part of the CUNYAC Conference, a non-conference matchup here for Rutgers Newark in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look at the conference standings. And there's the pitch. The off-speed is fouled back. First for the New Jersey Athletic Conference. 4-0 three-way tie atop the leaderboard. Stockton, Ramapo, and the College of New Jersey. 2-2 for Rowan Kane and Willie P. Camden and Jersey City at 1-3. Montclair State and Newark at 0-4. It's the number 2 hitter, Ramirez, for the Hawks, and Aquino, the left-handed pitcher, deals. Abreu with a busy first inning, and that throw high, that pulls Hughes off the bag. The runner is safe. So with 2 away, that will bring up the number 3 hitter, Sonia Rosales Rosenthal, who made some beautiful plays at third base in game number 1. I mean, we're talking web gems. So for the Scarlet Raiders, Dana Renee getting the start at third here in game 2 in place of Keelan O'Brien. Maddie Hack back in her spot at shortstop. Abreu at second. Hughes at first, and a golf shot to left field. And Rosenthal flies out for the final out of the inning. And there to make the catch for the Scarlet Raiders in left field was Ellery Mahoney. So after giving up a hit, Aquino settles down and gets out of it in the top of the first, and that will bring up the Scarlet Raiders for their first time at bat here in game number 2. Folks, we've got lots to unpack here in game number 2. We'll have it all for you coming up right after this. We're back here live at Frederick Douglass Field, bottom of the first, coming on up. In the circle to start game 2 for Hunter College is number 23, Grace Basil. And Grace checks in with an 0-5 record here in 2026, sporting a 10.63 ERA. She's pitched 27 innings, has given up 68 hits, 44 runs, 16 walks to go along with 10 strikeouts. And she starts off the bottom of the first with a ball. And leading off for the Scarlet Raiders, it's Mariah Remus, the junior, out of Roxbury, New Jersey. And count now even at 1-1. Defensively for Hunter College, it's Thumb Hart at first. And that's outside for a ball. Playing second base is number 14, Brianna Flores. And the pitch swung on, the grounder over to short. Low throw, but a good job there by Thumbhart to dig it out. And Alejandra Aquino, getting the start at short for the Hawks. And a nice play by Alejandra Aquino for the first out of the inning. And that's going to be low ball to Cardozo. Count now 1-1, and Cardozo grounds out to short. Oh, a great scoop at first base by Thumbhart. And that's good for the second out of the inning. And running over to give a little low five was Alejandro Aquino, saying, "Hey man, thanks a lot for the assist on that sweet play over at first." And that will bring up the number 3 here for the Scarlet Raiders, Solcia Hughes. And checking in to take a look at the current standings in the Cuniac Softball Conference. Hunter is yet to play a conference game. Baruch and John Jay. Oh, it's going to be a base hit to the left field. Hughes all over that one. And Hughes on the bad throw alertly takes second base. So Hughes with a clean hit into left now stands atop second base, and the Scarlet Raiders have a runner in scoring position for the heavy-hitting Keelan O'Brien. So Baruch and John J. Atudo. Brooklyn College at 0-2. Lehman and Hunter are at 0-0, and a slow roller to second, and that will be the third out of the inning. So a nice job by the pitcher for Hunter College as Grace Basil gets out of her first jam of the ball game. 0-0 the score after 1. We'll be back with inning number 2 right after this. And we're back here in the top of the second inning. Hunter at the plate. And a high fly ball in the right field. Oh, a great catch. Made for the first out of the inning. That was Cardozo who had a beat on it right off the jump. Cardozo moving to her left. Battling the elements out and right for the put away. And the off speed flared in the right field for a clean base hit. And that was Thompson, who has been terrific here today for Hunter College. And getting a piece of that one was the left-handed batter. And number 2 for the Hawks, Aquino. Aquino got an interesting grip on that bat. She's kind of got the hands separated a little bit as she chokes up on that bat. Usually you see the fists together. Hey, everyone's got their own style. And I kind of understand it as the lefty Aquino wants to keep her options open. And that's in there for a called strike. And that'll leave you the count of 2-2 here in the top of the second. Hunter with Thompson on board. And the lefty deals, swinging a miss. Down goes Alejandra Aquino, a big strikeout for the other Aquino. That would be Mia. So Mia picking up where she left off in the top of the seventh, where she was lights out for Rutgers in game number 1. And a beauty of a bunt right there. And an errant throw. And the runners will advance. A 2-out rally now for Hunter College as they have runners at second and third. As the Hawks are threatening. 0-0 the score. So a big at bat right here for number 14, Brianna Flores. Flores, the senior out of Brooklyn, New York. And that's outside, ball 1. And Daniel Renee playing in at third, and that's going to be punched through for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw home not in time. 2 runs score, and a huge clutch hit by number 14, Brianna Flores. 2 RBI single for the first runs of the ball game, and it's 2-0 Hunter. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Basil. And that's high and outside, ball 1. Keno deals. That's over for a strike. Runner goes out. Gorgeous throw by Farisi for the 3rd out of the inning. And just what the doctor ordered. Farisi getting the start here in game 2, proving her worth as she nails number 14, Brianna Flores. But not before 2 runs come across for Hunter as they take the 2-0 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Scarlet Raiders coming up right after this.
bus.
That sounds funny to say.
Why?
I don't know. I've never heard it used.
Probably first place.
That's good job. I've never heard it.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the second inning, Matty Hack at the dish, the leadoff hitter here in inning number 2. And Matty strokes that down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Hack on her horse, round second, charging towards third. The head first slide, the throw not in time, and a leadoff triple for Matty Hack. So the Scarlet Raiders answer back with a little magic here in the bottom of the second. And that'll bring up the hero in the first half of the inning. Farisi, who ended the inning with a beautiful throw down to second to catch the Hunter runner Flores for the final out of the inning. Testing the arm of Farisi. I wonder if Flores will try that again. And a base hit into center field. An RBI single for Gabby Farisi. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Hits coming fast and furious here in game number 2. And that'll bring up Dana Renee. Farisi wasting no time getting the start here in game number 2, making a huge impact in the early going. And just getting underneath that was Renee. Boy, oh boy, if she had straightened that one out, it would have been trouble. But good contact by Dana Renee, despite the first out of the inning. Time now for Ellery Mahoney. Mahoney, a 5'8", sophomore, swing and a miss. Celestina Hughes, also 5'8". And it's a base hit into center field. And Mahoney on board. As Rutgers now with runners at first and second. And the righty deals. Fly ball in a shallow center. Thompson there to make the grab for the second out of the inning. Abreu trots back to the dugout, and that'll bring up number 2, Mariah Remus. And Remus takes ball 1. And that's ball 2 on the offering from Grace Basil. Basil, 5'4" junior out of River Edge, New Jersey. And that's flared to the right, base hit. Rounding third and coming home, here's the play. Oh, and getting tied up off a beautiful throw is Farisi. And that will be the final out of the inning. What an exciting start to this one, but not before the Scarlet Raiders get on the board to have this lead 2-1 Hunter College after 2. We'll head to the top of the third as our live coverage continues on Raider Vision on YouTube from Newark, New Jersey, right after this.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
No. No, I'm being genuine. You make me feel better now. I'm not going to do it. Well, and it was a deal. What? I don't know. She was just right here. Maybe up there.
And we're back here live. Frederick Douglass Field, first pitch swing, and a line out to Abreu. And Basil throws her hands up in the air. Nice play by Laura Abreu, a shoestring catch by the second baseman for the first out of the inning. That's foul back.
Like, I could have juked that girl and not.
It's number 13, Abby Binger, out of Roxbury, Massachusetts. Abby doing a great job of the circle in game one, but not enough. I mean, that's a tough game to lose. Bininger just pitched her heart out. Just saw a lot of beautiful stuff from the freshman out of Boylston, Massachusetts, number 13, Bininger. She definitely has the goods. Has made an immediate impact on this Hunter team. And Bininger fouls that one behind. Bininger to Hunter Regional High School grad. And the pitch at handcuffs Bininger, and it's just foul. And the pitch inside, Bininger gets the bat around and flares it out to center field. And there for the putout was Mahoney for the second out of the inning. So Aquino making quick work here of Hunter in the top of the third. And that'll bring up Ramirez now for Hunter. Oh, and a first pitch swing and a line out to Mahoney for the final out of the inning. And that will bring up the Scarlet Raiders here in the bottom of the third. They trail by one. We'll be back with more Scarlet Raiders softball right after this. Leading things off here in the bottom of the third, it's the hard-hitting Kayla Cardozo for the Scarlet Raiders. So righty-righty matchup. And the pitch. Outside, ball one. Cardozo all over that one. And a nice job into shallow left. Goes the shortstop, Alejandro Aquino, who's been certainly very busy here in game two. Aquino putting away that one for the first out here in the bottom of the third inning. And that'll bring up number 3, Socia Hughes out of Clark High School in San Antonio, Texas. Got a little chillier here as this day is worn on and day turning into night. Shallow fly ball and charging in to make the play is Thompson. And 2 quick outs here for Rutgers Newark. Keelan O'Brien, the batter. O'Brien takes a strike. Keely's mom, Christian O'Brien, as we mentioned yesterday, big track star at Division I Louisville. That's kind of cool. Keelan O'Brien likes to do a little art in her spare time. Multi-talented Keelan O'Brien swings away at that one. In the hole now, 1-2. O'Brien grounds to short, and again tested once more as Alejandro Aquino comes through with flying colors in the third out of the inning. Folks, it's 2-1 as we head to the top of the fourth. Our live coverage continues here on Reno Vision and YouTube. Our doubleheader. Rutgers softball getting a victory in game one, looking to make it a clean sweep. Here in game two, they got the work cut out for them. We'll have it for you and much, much more right after this. And we're back here live, top of the fourth inning. Hunter with the 2-1 lead. And leadoff here there is Sonia Rosales Rosenthal Jr., right-handed batter. Rosenthal 0 for 1 today, batting .200 on the season. Rutgers already with 5 hits in this one. Hunter with 3. And despite that, it's the Hawks with the 2-1 lead, as Rutgers has left 2 aboard. And the squibber to Aquino. And I need a rules verification here from Allie Miller. Allie, why is that an automatic out? Oh no, you're not Allie. I'm sorry. Why is that an automatic out, Allie Miller?
It's an infield fly rule.
Infield fly rule. Okay, we have our Alex, what do they call it in the NFL when they go to the official for the comment? What? No, when the broadcast brings in Gene Stereator. We've got our own Gene Stereator. Huh? Rules analyst Ali Miller with the golden Easter egg. And we appreciate the clarification. Either way, it's one out and now a runner on board after that last at-bat. Sorry for the pivot there, everybody. A little slow to the jump right now. I'll make up for it as Thompson is at 1-0. And that's in there for a strike. Keno responding well. A 1-1 with one away. And the pitch. Nice throw by Dana Renee. Wow. Beautiful job by Renee at third to get that lead runner. No hesitation from Renee. That's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Aquino. 400 college. Aquino has been terrific here today. Some key hits for the freshman Alejandra Aquino. Aquino 0 for 1 here in game 2, getting the started short. And Dana Renee, great positioning by Dana Renee, who's been stellar here in the 4th inning. Due to a terrific tidy defense and tidy pitching from Aquino, Rutgers keeps the Hawks at bay. Score remains 2-1. Scarlet Raiders coming up to bat right after this.
But it kind of equals out because I didn't eat my pasta. You know? Whatever, guys. Neato, I want to play with it. Wait, Ryan, can I squish it?
Excuse me, back here live, Frederick Douglass Field, bottom of the 4th, Scarlet Raiders up to bat. And Matty Hack takes ball 1. Hack 1 for 1 with a triple. Hack batting .333 on the season. And Hack takes all the way. Count now a 3-1. Oh, questionable call. Hack thought she had the walk. Can't say a blamer. And that's low, and there it is, ball 4. So Hack aboard here to start things off in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that'll bring up number 22, Farisi. And Farisi with an RBI single in her first at-bat. And has an opportunity here for Rutgers with a runner aboard. And the 0-1 outside. Count now even at 1-1. And a sharply hit ball to third. Throw to second in time for the force. Farisi safe at first. Oh, there is now one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Farisi making good contact. And that'll bring up Dana Renee for the Scarlet Raiders. Renee now at Suno. And the righty Basil deals. Renee rips it through the legs of number 5 Ramirez, and everybody's aboard. Sharply hit by Dana Renee, and a tough play to make there for Adriano Ramirez. Right through the wickets. So Hack stands at top second, Dana Renee at first, and a big at-bat here, and an opportunity for Ellery Mahoney. Mahoney swinging a hot bat as she had a base hit in her first AB. And Jackie Davis talking things over with the home plate umpires. We've got, what do we got? Alex, what was that?
So 11 is going to pinch run second.
Okay, so coming in as a pinch runner is Jessica Boyce for Rutgers.
Number 16.
And a pinch runner now, Brooke Hilton at first. Pressure is on for Mahoney as Basil brings the heat. And that's fouled away by Mahoney. Scarlet Raiders trail by 1. A 1 out, runners on first and second. Mahoney swinging a hot bat. Let's see if Mahoney can deliver. And she's now in the hole at 0-2. Mahoney, the sophomore, out of Yardley, Pennsylvania. High and outside. Count now 1-2 for the right-handed batter, Mahoney. And the pitch. Right down the middle, Mahoney. Oh, beautiful play, crashing into the wall, trying to tag. We got a wild play coming across with the tying run is the pinch runner Boyce. And the Scarlet Raiders have tied it up at 2. But what a sequence of events. It was number 14 for Hunter, Brianna Flores. It was, Alex, that was Flores that made the catch, right? The second baseman, and it was a scary moment as Flores crashed into the wall, held on, and Rutgers looked to tag up, and they did just that. I love the focus here from Rutgers Newark, not necessarily from your broadcaster, but the Scarlet Raiders tied this thing up as the wind begins to rip around Frederick Douglass Field. And one of the wildest plays we've seen all day. Wow. So Hilton is at third, and the batter is Abreu. And that's in there for the called strike. So 2 away, tie ball game once again. And that's ripped to the shortstop. Throws low. Oh! Tripping over the first baseman was Abreu. She will be safe. And a crazy sequence again. That was number 10 for Hunter College. Thumbheart. And Abreu, man, I mean, she bounced up like nothing happened. She got tripped by Thumbheart, or call it what you want. I'm not saying it was intentional, but Abreu was sent flying. Showing some toughness there as the Scarlet Raiders take the lead at another wild play here in the 4th inning. Seen a little bit of everything in this one. And it's Remus now for Rutgers with 2 away at 0-1. Now they count even at 1-1 for Remus. Remus 1 for 2 with a base hit. And the pitch inside, ball 2. Remus takes her time, steps back in, and Basil deals, and that's flared down the first base side and foul. Two and two the count now to Remus. Basil with that big windup and a base hit in left field. Remus is aboard. Abreu on second. And a 2-out rally here for Rutgers. And that will bring up Kayla Cardozo, who is due 0 for 2 here in game number 2. An opportunity to pad this lead as the Scarlet Raiders ahead 3-2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside, ball 1. And the pitch, good eye, Cardozo. Cardozo out of Elizabeth, New Jersey. And sharply hit to third base and stepping on the bag for the final out of the inning. That was the third baseman, number 5, with the bang-bang play. So nice job by Ramirez to quell the threat by the Scarlet Raiders. But not before the damage done by Rutgers as they get the go-ahead run and take the lead as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Rutgers 3, Hunter College 2. We'll be back with more right after this. back here live in Newark, New Jersey, top of the 5th inning. Starting things off here for Hunter College is the freshman getting the start here today. That's number 8, Madison Druitt. A Druitt, 5'2", out of Queens, New York. And the pitch, Druitt rips that one. Fair ball. Druitt, that one looked like it might have hit the line. And Druitt gets things going for the Hawks here in the 5th with a leadoff stand-up double. Nice piece of hitting by the freshman Druitt. And Jackie Davis now coming out. And it looks like we're going to see a change. And you know what? Mia Aquino has done a remarkable job here today, pitching 5+ innings in game number 1, and she will finally get a well-deserved rest after giving up that leadoff double. And we're going to see the graduate student, Michaela Hobson, step into the circle for Rutgers Newark out of Elon University in North Carolina. A ton of Division I experience from number 13. Watch out, buckle up, Hunter. You're in for a big challenge with number 13 in the circle. Folks, we're going to take a brief time out, let Michaela warm up here in the top of the 5th, and be back with more after this brief timeout.
The European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
Happy about that. Especially I heard, was it the last game? It was like 20 million.
And after the pitching change, we are back here live on Radio Vision. So glad you could join us tonight, everybody. Scarlet Raiders with the 3-2 lead over Hunter College. And Michaela Hobson's first pitch of the ball game is low, a ball 1. Michaela Hobson, 5'7", and taking on the 4'9", Brianna Flores. So an interesting juxtaposition with pitcher and batter. But Flores, man, this kid can play. Good eye by Flores. And the pitch from Hobson is low. Flores 1 for 1 here in game 2. 2 RBI single. Another impactful game here for Flores. The Brooklyn native has an opportunity here for another ribby with the runner on second. And the 3-1 from Hobson. Low ball 4 as Flores is aboard. And still no outs. The Hawks threatening here as Basil now comes to the plate. Basil 1 for 2. first base side. It's a fair ball. 1 run scores. An RBI single for Basil ties it up at 3. As the freshman Druitt comes across with a tying run. And after a misplay there, caught napping, the Scarlet Raiders give up another run. The go-ahead scored by Brianna Flores. What a heads-up play by the senior Flores. And it's now 4-3. My goodness, what a turn of events here in the 5th inning. Another back-and-forth battle here between the Hawks of Hunter College and Rutgers Newark. And it's the lefty Bittinger now, and that offering from Hobson, high and hard pass for Reezy. Nobody on board. That doesn't factor in whatsoever. And Hobson deals. Gorgeous pitch from Michaela Hobson. Showing some D1 speed right there. Count now at 1-1. And the grounder to Hack. Hack momentarily bobbles it, but recovers beautifully for the second out of the inning. So Hobson settling down with 2 away now, and that'll bring up Adriana Ramirez. Ramirez 0 for 2 in game 2. I don't know if it's me, but Hobson seems like a different pitcher here in her second appearance on home field. Swing and a miss. In the hole at 0-2. Ramirez going to have to protect here. And Hobson deals. Check swing, did she go? She does, and a big strikeout for Michaela Hobson, but not before Hunter College takes the lead 4-3 on a key play miscue by Rutgers, which allowed the runner to come across for Hunter College, the go-ahead run. 4-3. Hunter College takes the lead. Scarlet Raiders coming up. Bottom of the 5th is upon us. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
And we're back here live at Frederick Douglass Field. Salcia Hughes will get this party started here in the bottom of the 5th. Scarlet Raiders trail by 1. If you're just joining us, John Heffernan on the call here on Raider Vision. Thanks so much for tuning in to our 3rd home game of the season. Doubleheader yesterday against William Patterson. Doubleheader here today against Hunter, with much more satisfying results so far. The Scarlet Raiders with a walk-off win in game number 1 here today against Hunter. And they trail 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Hughes pops that up high. Oh, great play by the catcher, number 24, Sonia Rosales. Rosenthal Jr. right up against the fence. Had a beat on it, was patient. And a good job by Sonia for the first out of the inning. Yeah, that's going to be a called ball for O'Brien. And the pitch foul down the first base line. O'Brien 0 for 2. Batting just over 300. Ooh. Inside, ball 2. And that's low. Hunter College last played a week ago as they dropped a pair to Ramapo in rather gaudy numbers for the Roadrunners. 15-0 in game 1. Hunter's last time out, and a fly ball to center. Thompson there for the second out of the inning. It was Ramapo 15, Hunter nothing in game 1. In game 2, another shutout for the Roadrunners as Ramapo took that one 8-0. Ramapo, Hunter, 2-14, 2-15, I should say, after the game 1 loss on the season. They have yet to play a conference game, which is good news, because that's really what it boils down to. And Hunter last year finishing second overall during the regular season, bowing out of the first round of the CUNYAC tournament. And they've had a tough schedule. For second-year head coach Mike Fisher. Tough losses at Stevens this year. A couple wins against Sarah Lawrence. And a pair of losses at Montclair State and at Purchase College. A doubleheader loss there, which brings us to today. And that's fouled away. After today, it'll be a Saturday matchup for Hunter College. 12 o'clock start on Randall's Island, taking on Lehman. So we wish Hunter all the best, as this will be the final time these two will meet in 2026. But always great to have New York City School out here in Jersey, just across the Hudson. Count now full. And a pitch. Outside, ball 4. Hack will take her base. Scarlet Raiders with their second win here today improve their record to 2-15. 0-4 in conference play. After today, it's back to conference play this Saturday, as the Scarlet Raiders will travel to Montclair, New Jersey to take on the Montclair State University Cardinals, or Red Hawks, I'm sorry. Come on, Sean. Don't do Montclair State like that. 1-0 now the count to Farinzi. And she rips one. Foul. My gosh. I mean, Gabby absolutely smashed that ball. Straighten that one out, kid. You'll be in business. Hack at first Farisi at 1-1. As we mentioned in game one, and here's the pitch, high and outside. It'll be Aiden Albrecht's Rutgers ball team. Over across the will begin their quest to lock down a 2026 conference championship. And man, oh man, are the 2026 Rutgers Newark Scarlet Raiders volleyball team fun to watch or what? They have got the goods. They've been in the top 20 for the majority of this season in the nation. And have played some incredible volleyball. And the 3-2, Farisi sharply hit to third. That went off the mask. And staying with it beautifully for the putout. The third baseman for the Hawks. And number 5 doing a great job, Adriano Ramirez. Tip your cap to Ramirez as the Scarlet Raiders cannot come through with that tying run. Hunter holds the 4-3 lead as we head to the top of the 6th inning. We'll be back with more Scarlet Raiders softball right after this.
Not my temperature.
Top of the 6th inning. Rosenthal at the dish. And Hobson deals strike one. Michaela Hobson out of Westfield, New Jersey. And the pitch fouled away. I see the velocity from Hobson. She is fun to watch. A big, violent windup. And she gets everything into that pitch. Great motion out of Hobson. And the righty deals. And it's scored down the first base side. And in the hole, it's 2 for Rosenthal. And now that goes the other side as Rosenthal stays alive. That hits the ground in front of Farisi. A waste pitch for Rosenthal. Had one to spare as the count now at 1-2. And the comebacker, Rosenthal, is out on the throw from Hobson. Great job by Michaela. Quick reaction from the graduate student, Michaela Hobson. That'll bring up Isabella Thumhart with 108. And the 0-1 from Hobson, low ball 1. And Thumhart talking things over with the third base coach. Fouled away. Count now 1-2. And the pitch from Hobson, high, ball 2. Hobson deals, going fishing was Thumhart. She swung at a ball, and a throw down to first. Good for the second out of the inning, as Farisi was unable to hang on. It might have been a ball that was offered there by Hobson, but either way, it's two-way now in the top of the sixth. Way out in front of that one was Thompson. Well, Hobson dialed in here for Rutgers Newark. They still trail by 1. Two-way now, and that's going to be in the dirt for Easy. Down to her knees. And the count now even at 1-1. Hobson deals. Again, that low pitch from Hobson seems to be creating some problems for the Hunter batters, including Thompson, who's now at 1-2. That's fouled away. Thompson 1 for 2 today. She's batting 230. I'm sorry. Batting, 233 on the season. She has a hit and a run scored in game 2. And a 1-2 from Hobson. Low 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. It's Hunter 4, Rutgers 3. What's the discussion here? And the pitch, low, ball 3. The payoff pitch with 2 away with 3-2 from Hobson, low, ball 4. But Thompson now aboard. And that'll bring up Aquino, who's 0 for 2. Hobson's got a rebound here. Got to hold this lead to 1. Rutgers will get back in it in the bottom of the 6th. We shall see. And the pitch to the lefty Aquino is outside 2-0. So Hobson now struggling to find the strike zone. That's going to bring out Jackie Davis. And I think that might do it for Michaela Hobson. We will see. 2-0 the count to Aquino. I don't know. Maybe she stays. Maybe she stays. We'll have the answer for you, everybody, right after this brief timeout. We're here in the top of the 6th. Hunter 4-3 lead, and it's a 2-0 count. Jackie Davis in the circle. Let's keep it here. Jackie going to stay with the graduate student Hobson. Maybe just kind of trying to talk her down a little bit. Settle down. Do what you do. Get back into that rhythm. But the last thing we want to do here is put the speedy Aquino on for Hunter. Oh, Aquino in the driver's seat as Hobson at 2-0 winds up and the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Nice response by Hobson. I'm sorry, what? Three and 1 now to count. And that's a flare away. Let's see if Hobson can dig deep here. The count full. Aquino looking for her first hit here in game 2. And the payoff. Swung on a slow roller to Dana Renee, and a strong throw for the final out of the inning. My gosh, this kid Dana Renee, the junior, man, she can play. What a throw. Great job for the final out of the inning. And the score remains 4-3. Hunter College, bottom of the 6th. Rutgers coming up to bat. We'll have it for you live here from Frederick Douglass Field on Raider Vision right after this brief timeout.
Will you invest in yourself today? If you have big dreams but need a college degree to achieve them, then Rutgers University Newark is for you. We'll challenge you to see the world from a different perspective and teach you the skills you need to succeed. Opportunity is being at the right place at the right time. Newark is the place, and your time is now.
5 innings, now in the 6th for Hunter College. She's walked 2 and has given up 6 hits. Two of those runs earned. Done a great job, though, for Hunter overall in keeping the Scarlet Raiders offense at bay for the most part. And the pitch, a hanging curve Dana Renee smacks at third. For the first out of the inning. A nice throw by Ramirez. And that'll bring up the sophomore Ellery Mahoney. Mahoney 1 for 2. Mahoney batting .333. And that's fouled off down the right side. And the pitch low. Did it hit her? No, I guess it hit the ground first. One and two now, the count to Mahoney. It's a big at-bat for Rutgers. Trying to get something going. As Hunter College now. Just 5 outs away from holding on and getting a victory. Well, those are long 5 outs. Especially in a one-run ball game. Mahoney, patient at the plate, has drawn the count full. And the payoff here from Basil. And kept alive by Mahoney, who got a piece of it. And here's some chants coming from the Rutgers bench. And the 3-2. Outside ball 4. Mahoney aboard, and Rutgers gets what they need, a base runner. They trail by 1. And that'll bring up Laura Abreu. Abreu 0 for 2. Abreu chokes up on that bat quite a bit. And she takes a strike. As Basil deals. And that's in there for strike 2. Abreu calls timeout. Readjust that helmet. Perhaps trying to break up the momentum shown by Basil here for Hunter. And the off speed is fouled down the right field line. Count remains 0-2. Abreu's got to protect. Mahoney at first. And sharply hit. Whereas 1. Throw, no good. Abreu is safe. A low throw allows Laura Abreu to stay out of the double play. But the tag, good for the second out of the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 6th. Might be a problem here with one of the Hunter players. It looks like Thumbheart. I don't know. It might be. I don't know what happened, but it looks to be shaken up.
My mom used to think Nickelodeon was for like bad kids. I wasn't allowed to watch Nickelodeon.
Everything appears to be okay.
I also wasn't, technically I was not allowed to watch SpongeBob.
It was Abreu who had that big collision
No, it is.
in game 1 at first.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
It seemed to take the worst of that contact, but was fine. And now it's Thumbheart. Everything seems to be all right. Anyway, 2 outs. Runner on first for Rutgers. And that's in there for a strike as Remus takes. Remus 2 for 3 today in game 2.
I used to watch that. My mom also did that.
That's low, ball 1. Ball 2, count 2 and 1. And Remus swings away, fouls that one back. We got a little baseball on tap tomorrow out at Weequay Park. We encourage everybody to tune in for that one. Connor Cortman and the boys look to continue their winning ways. And that's strike 3. Remus goes down looking for the final out here in the 6th. And a great pitch by Basil as Hunter heads now to the top of the 7th with the 4-3 lead. Tomorrow, the baseball out of Weequay will get underway at 3:30 as conference play heats up at Weequay Park. And the Rutgers are taking on New Jersey City University. First pitch scheduled for 3:30 p.m. We'll have live coverage tomorrow on Raider Vision. We'll be back with the 7th inning right after this.
I know.
This is a song Jawan used to listen to right here.
Guys, some hot cocoa right now would be so, or some tea or some soup. So good.
Only if someone had a bag of shit.
I really want a free bag of chips.
See, she got some. You didn't get it.
Okay, bro, I'm like TikTok brain rot, like everything. No, like I'm like brain rot. Like just by yourself maxing, you know what that is?
It'll be the freshman Druid step into the plate for Hunter College.
I love pop, bro.
Hunter hanging on to a tenuous 1-run lead. And the pitch in there for, oh no, outside and a ball. And the comebacker snared by Hobson and a flip to first. Good for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Flores, who's 1 for 1 today. Again, a huge hit by Flores, driving in 2 runs. Also has a walk in game 2. Hobson deals in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Great pitch by Michaela Hobson. Count now 1-2. Oh man, there it is. Gorgeous. As Hobson brings the heat. And in the process, freezes Brianna Flores for the second out of the inning. Strikeout for Hobson. The grounder to first, and there it is, 3 outs. A great play by the first baseman for the Scarlet Raiders. And number 3, Sonsia Hughes. So, folks, it's all come down to this. Bottom of the 7th. Last licks. Rutgers Newark. They trail 4-3. Scarlet Raiders coming up right after this. Can we have 2 walk-offs in a row? We shall see. Don't go anywhere. Back here live, folks, it's all come down to this. Rutgers Newark, bottom of the 7th, they trail by 1. Cordoza takes a ball high. It'll be Cordoza, Hughes, and O'Brien who have combined for 1 hit, and that only came from Hughes. Look at it any way you want, but Cordoza, who's batting .306 on the season, is due here in Game 2. So Cordoza, Hughes, and O'Brien. You got to tip your cap to the strong job in the circle by Basil. She has been terrific here in Game 2. And the 3-0 from Basil as Cordoza takes all the way. Cordoza should get something good to look at here from Basil. In the pitch, it's fouled away. Hitting the right pole. And just like that, we've got a full count. And the payoff pitch from Basil. Roped to the left field. It's a base hit for Cardozo. Her first hit here in Game 2. Stretches it into a double. She's safe. Kayla Cardozo with a leadoff single. Turns it into a double. And Cardozo represents the tying run at second base. Sonsia Hughes. A huge at bat right now for number 3. And that's low and outside. Ball 1. Grace Basil, the junior out of New Jersey, has been stellar here tonight. And that's a grounder to second. The runner advances. But there's the first out of the inning. So a tag situation here with Cardozo at third. That'll bring up Keelan O'Brien, who is hitless here today in Game 2. Can she get the ball deep enough to bring in Cardozo on a sacrifice fly? I would think that would be one of the first options or objectives here for Keelan O'Brien. I mean, a home run or a single would be nice, but with 1 away, let's see. The off speed in there for the strike. And O'Brien in the hole now at 0-2. The drama building here in the bottom of the 7th. The 0-2 now from Basil. And it's a single up the middle. An RBI single from Keelan O'Brien. Cardozo scores. And we're all even at 4. Workers with the flair for the dramatics here today at Frederick Douglass Field. They won it in a walk-off in game 1. The comebacker, the throw to second. There's one over to first. Not in time. So 2 away. And we could be looking at extra innings here, folks. Not if number 22 for the Scarlet Raiders, Farisi, has something to say about it. Farisi's been hitting the ball hard of late. And that's in there for the strike. Oh, 1 now to Farisi. And it's a called ball. Count even at 1-1. Farisi looking to keep this inning alive for Rutgers.
Okay.
And the pitch. Outside, ball 2.
Okay, you can open your eyes now.
2-1 now, the count to Farisi. Low. Ball 3. Farisi 1 for 3 with an RBI single. And the pitch from Basil. A grounder to second. The throw to first. The third out of the inning, but not before Rutgers ties it up at 4 on a big clutch hit from Keelan O'Brien. We are going to extras, everybody, and we'll be back with more right after this as we head to the top of the 8th. Back here live, extra innings. We got free softball, everybody. Standing atop second base for Hunter College. The last batted out from the prior inning, Grace Basil. As the rules for extra innings are in effect here today at Frederick Douglass Field. Runner advances on the grounder to first. 1 away, and the base runner for Hunter Basil now on third. And that will bring up number 5, Ramirez. So for those of you who don't know, and that's fouled away. Jeez, what a fast pitch there by Hobson. Yeah, so the rules are after 7, if you're tied, not unlike Major League Baseball, runner goes to second in extra innings. And that will, of course, apply as well to Rutgers, as they will get an at-bat here no matter what in the bottom of the 8th. We got to take care of business here first. 1 out. Hobson, and the first big test of her career at Rutgers. She passes with flying colors as she strikes out Ramirez for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up number 24, Rosales Rosenthal, who's 0 for 3. As Basil, the runner at third. And the pitch. The grounder, comebacker, the toss to first. Quick work by Michaela Hobson and co. As Rutgers has a big opportunity right now, as they'll put a runner on second here in the bottom of the 8th. Can the Scarlet Raiders do it? We'll find out right after this.
Guys, I'm multitasking vaccine.
And we're back here live under the lights of Frederick Douglass Field. Temperature plummeting here in Newark. And the tension rising as we are in extra innings. Alex, who's on second? Alex, is that Hack? Hack on second. She was apparently the... No, that's not Hack. That's number 22, Farisi, at second. She was the last out the prior inning, and that is the rule. So Farisi on second, and a huge AB here for Dana Renee. Dana Renee squares to bunt, and Renee now in the hole early at 0-2. This is a nail-biter. If you're just joining us, Rutgers Newark had the walk-off in game 1 in the bottom of the 7th. And Dana Renee with a base hit up the middle. Running third. The throw, the play to plate. She's safe. Farisi scoring on the RBI walk-off single from Dana Renee. The junior out of New Windsor, New York, delivers the second walk-off of the day, and the Scarlet Raiders have won 2 in a row in dramatic fashion as they get their 3rd win of the season. My goodness! Dana Renee with some gems defensively in the field, and now the hero for the Scarlet Raiders here in Game 2. And Hunter College will have a long bus ride home across the Hudson as they will have to go back to the drawing board. But it is a spirited Scarlet Raiders bunch running off to left field. What a difference a day will make as Jackie Davis and the Scarlet Raiders in dramatic fashion take Game 2. The final score 5-4. Wow. Folks, just what the doctor ordered for the Scarlet Raiders. After a tough day yesterday against William Patterson, they answer the call here in a non-conference matchup against Hunter College. Dana Renee, the hero. That's going to do it here from Frederick Douglass Field. In 8 innings, the Scarlet Raiders are victorious. We'll see you tomorrow live from Weequahic Park starting at 3:30. Until then, let's go Scarlet Raiders. John Heffernan saying goodnight. And good luck, everybody. We'll see you next time.